figure out how we gonna make ends meet. So you know, since my grandmother had to sacrifice a lot. My granddad had worked my grandfather had worked 2 jobs. So
okay, so he making sure.
Yeah, make sure. Yeah.
Were y'all one of 2 grands?
Yeah.
Okay. So y'all his babies too.
Yeah, it was his. It was my 2. Cause my mother, see, really, my grandfather and my grandmother, they're really not my grandmother, cause my mama got adopted. Well, so they take us in. So
well,
that's all we had know. So.
Man, in my book.
Yeah, everything.
Man, they adopt you. If they say that's my mom and daddy, that's mom and daddy. Yeah. I don't care nothing about no paperwork. I don't care nothing about blood. Sometimes blood don't mean nothing either.
Yeah. So with me and my sister, then my cousin D'Amica, she was staying in the house too.
Okay.
It was like 3 or 4 of us staying in the house, but my mama, my grandma, and my grandfather make sure
everybody
had school clothes. Make sure that it might not have been the finer things that you want though,
but it's something.
It's something.
Okay, so at one point, so we get through that. You're going through church. Were you a good kid in middle school? I mean, not in middle school, elementary school. How were you how was young Rob? Like at elementary?
Elementary, I was good.
Okay.
Middle school, I started acting out.
So middle school when the problems come in.
Yeah, I started getting in fights, doing stupid stuff, stealing.
Oh, okay.
Stuff like that. So
okay.
I see other fellas doing it.
So you want to do it too?
Yeah, I do it too.
Okay, so when you're doing that, so we get to high school. Well, we get to middle school because you said middle school happened. Yeah. So what happened when you like, man, you know what? I'm tired of this. Is it like something that like particularly happened? Like, I'm tired of this. I'm about to jump off the porch. I'm about to go with the big
ninth grade. I ain't never forget 9th grade.
Okay.
I had vote rehab. I was taking break missing. So I went out there in kitchen school. We had to go on somebody's yard to do break work.
Okay.
I said, man, bump that, man. I said, I'm about to quit. So the dude, me and the dude was talking. He said, man, you ain't gonna quit. I take the van. I take the van. So I ride off. Got in trouble to expel me. So they expelled me. I never told my grandmama that. She never know. I was still acting like I was going to school for 4 months.
What was you doing this time when you weren't going to school?
Hanging out with my cousin though.
So you just leaving? So you every day you leaving like you going to school, but you really going in just to in the block or the trap or whatever.
Just doing. I see my cousin, start hanging with my cousin, acting like I was going to school.
How much older was your cousin than you?
Cousin was older than me. My cousin was like 4 or 5 years older than me.
So if you 14, he 19, 20. Wow. Okay, so when does grandma? So you doing this? So at this point, are you just hanging out? Or are you starting to indulge in the other behavior? Are you just hanging out?
I was hanging out to see how things going.
Okay.
Then I see how they was doing it. I said, man, I got to jump on the train.
Okay.
So I started doing it myself.
So, but at that point, let me see. What year would this be?
Because it was like, I went to school in 9th grade, but I ain't finished. It was like, I got caught. With marijuana in the locker.
Good God. So, wait a minute. So this before the break mission thing or after the break mission thing?
That was after the break mission, because I got expelled. My grandmama found out. So she told me to go back to school. They gave me another chance. So I got another chance. So I was driving to school then. I ain't had no license then. I was driving to school.
And who? How you get this car?
When it got it, when it did had to do. So,
okay. So you bought the car yourself?
Bought the car myself.
Okay, so at this point you're already making a little
money.
So at this point, you this age 9th grade, you just messing with just weed and that's it.
Yeah, weed first.
Okay. 9th grade. Okay, so let's go to the 9th grade. After you get a spell, I'm trying to keep her and get spelled for stealing the van. Okay, so then you get caught. Your grandma, shout out to grandma, get you back in school.
Yeah.
So how long were you in school before you got caught with the weed in the locker?
A week.
God, dog.
A week.
So what? They had a dog or they smelled it?
Somebody told me. Cause I was reckless with it. So I just was like meeting people in the bathroom, keeping it out, going out of class. You know, at the time that they had them big old great beepers. You know, big beepers. So I did that. Somebody beat me, so I went meet them. Then one thing led to another. She got mad. I left her. She kicked me out. I never believed that she kicked me out. She kicked me out.
On grandma.
Yeah.
Grandma said, "You want to be in that?" Cause I heard it. Grandma in the church. Grandma said, "You want to smoke that devil's grass?"
But she had always had believed in me. But my granddaddy was the one giving me tough love.
And you need that.
No matter what, I could go in. I could like persuade my grandma and say I'm gonna do right. She'll believe that. But my granddaddy, he was not hearing that. So one thing led to another. I was staying in my aunt's house for a couple. I was staying in my aunt's house for a while. At the time, me and my grandma was not talking.
Okay.
So I got older.
And it probably hurt her too.
Yeah, I heard her. And I started coming around a lot.
Okay.
But I still was doing the same thing. But my granddaddy didn't want me to. He already know.
Don't bring that stuff to my house.
Cause like for example, I come in the yard, talk to my grandma. If somebody come in the house and see me, he right there on that porch looking at everything, make sure I ain't doing nothing. So I started doing that. Then I convinced my mom to I convinced my grandma to get the land next door to her. She got the land for me. I put a double wide trailer.
So grandma paid for the land. You paid for the land.
Grandma paid for the land.
You convinced her to buy the land for you.
Yeah. I told her I'm gonna do right.
And she. But wait a minute now. So grandma did this for you. You still in 9th grade?
I was probably like around the time I got that trailer. I probably was like 20.
Okay. So that's a big gap. So I want to know between you getting kicked out the weed in the locker.
I was staying from house to house.
Oh, so you just
house to house, staying in like trap house, wherever I'm making the money at, staying in the trap house. Wake up the next morning, probably get a room, go back to the block, do the same thing over again. That was my routine.
So you did that for like 4 years.
Yeah, 4 years. I still was coming to the house, like making sure my grandma was all right, making sure my mom was all right. Then.
Okay. So at this point, now me and somebody had a discussion about this. So at this point, so when you do small years, you're doing your little thing, selling a little weed, whatever. Now, if you look back at it now, do you think it made more sense at that age to sell weed, or you would have come out better just getting a job, or would you move in enough to where it isn't? You can never justify losing time of your life in prison, but did you make enough money to where like you was okay as far as your pockets?
I can't. When somebody say at young they was making money, they been lying. Because you know why I say that? Because I'm gonna be true. Because the simple fact, I was making money, but I was spending money on girls, materialistic stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Buying on what they want. But actually, it's time for me to re-up. Sometimes I ain't have my re-up money.
Because you're not
being real. You know what I'm saying? Just being real.
Now, that's the real story, guys, to all them young guys.
Yeah, I started, some days I would mess up. So I got focused one day and I went from weed to selling crack.
Okay, so now before we fast forward again, we got to the